Good morning, LEGO fans. I am Brickwise, and today we are going to review the Home Alone house. So this set is $250, $280, something of that nature. I'm going to apologize for the shaky camera work as we go through. I'll try not to make anybody sick, but it's a large set, so I need to be mobile. So with that being said, let's take a look here. So first off, it comes with 5 minifigures. So we've got the 2 crooks. We've got the shorter one. For some reason, I can't remember the names of the crooks, but this is, you can kind of see he's got his gold tooth in here. He's only got the one face, but he does have 2 hats. He does have this old school police officer hat that he can wear, and then the taller one. They both have the crowbars. The taller one, Marv. Anyway, so printed along both sides. Now this one does have an extra face with the imprint of an iron on it. You can actually, we'll see that. And then you also have their lookout vehicle, OK Plumbing and Heating. Those are stickers, but there is some on both sides. The license plate is the same as the one in the movie, and then the back opens up, though in the movie it was double doors, but the back does open up here. Additionally, the top also comes off, and a couple of prizes, a trophy and a golden faucet. So overall, and then it's supposed to be like a plumbing vehicle. It's got the pipes on the top as well. Overall, good start to it. And we already saw the front of the house here. If you remember in the movie, multiple times people show up and hit the statue that's out front. So that's there as well. It's got lights all along the bottom. Does have a total of 5 minifigures. So it has those, then it has Kevin Mcallister. Kevin Mcallister has a couple different options here. It's nice printed all the way around. Both him and the shorter criminal have the shorter legs that do articulate, which is nice because if you're going to try to do parts of the movie, you'll need to have the legs move. Kevin does also have another face, as he's the face of putting on aftershave. He also has a choice of hair instead. And he also comes with a bowl of ice cream and a sled for going down the stairs. Then you also have Kevin's mom, and she also has 2 separate face options. Kevin! And printing on the back. And then last, we have Marley with his shovel. He also has printing on the front and the back, and I believe he only has the one face, because, yep, basically he's only got one face in the movie. Though, they do have this neat thing where the beards, when you do get a beard in a set like this, you get 2, so you get an extra beard with this set. So that's all the minifigures. Moving on to the actual house itself, quite large. This set is over 4,000 pieces. I want to say it's 4,500, but it's got some pretty decent detail. It's got some shutters. You can kind of see inside on here a lot of different things. We'll see a closer look of everything as well. The roof opens. You can see the pull-out hide-a-bed that he slept in and got left. You can see the lamp and a cola and his battle plans right here. Come on. Move around a little bit here. Hopefully it'll get unblurry. There we go. The battle plan, that is a sticker. There's a spider web back in here. You can see the stairs that go down, and a gumball machine, which I don't fully remember a gumball machine in the movie, but I'm sure there is one. But that's pretty much it for here. You can kind of see through there. There's a window as well on the other side, which we will get to. So that's the top, and actually we'll go ahead and move around to the window as well here. So the window does open, and then it's got a line that goes from it. Now everything pretty much comes apart very easy, so I am going to pause the video for a moment. I'll have to do this a couple times to take it apart because I don't want to do it one-handed. So give me one moment. All right, so with the roof off, these open up even with the roof on, but with the roof off, so these open up, and inside on the top floor you've got a few different things. So first off, you got Buzz's room right here, and a few different Easter eggs. So that is the picture that Buzz had in his chest. The chest itself actually opens, and there's a heart inside. Possibly because he loves the person on there. You've got on the dresser here, Christmas sale. On the top here, you've got a football helmet and the firecrackers. Here's the BB gun hanging on the wall. The money on the shelf right here, and then the terrarium. There's also this neat little thing right there, and you pull on that and the shelf falls, just like in the movie when he's climbing it and it falls down. On the door you've got the sticker right there of a concert thing. On the outside it says keep out, and there's a spider. Of course the door does open, and then the stairs that go up to the attic. Right over on the other side, you've got the restroom. It does give the toothbrush that he purchases, the aftershave, a mirror, and another faucet, a toilet, all that good stuff. What you'd find in there. So, and then here is another room, which I'll go above. This is the parents' room that he spends a lot of time in. There's a fireplace in the corner, a box of popcorn, a clock with the 12 o'clock because the power went out, and there's an old school lamp, and of course the 4-poster bed. The last thing on the top here is the paint can on a string, which goes right down. And then some family pictures around. And of course the spider that gets out from the terrarium. So I think that's pretty much it on the top. A lot of different Easter eggs and whatnot. And of course, there's probably some things that I am missing here as well. I'm going to remind you at this point in time, don't forget to subscribe to Brickwise. And I'll mention something that one of my favorite YouTubers has said. It is destroy like December. So make sure to destroy that like button and comment if you either got this set or if you wish that you did. We're going to move on to the bottom floor here, but I'll mention a couple things. I already mentioned the statue. However, on the door here, you notice that the handle is red. That would be because it is supposed to be very hot. Also, let's see. So you can kind of see in the window here, this turns, and you can see through the window that guy, the cutout going around. I believe it's Michael Jordan. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But also turning that, you can see in there, turns the mannequin as well, which is on a record player, which we'll see when we open it up. So again, I'm going to pause and remove the second floor. All right, so the bottom floor, same with the top, it does open. Got a New York Empire State Building right there, which may hard to see since it's reflective, but maybe a nod to the second movie. Maybe they plan on making a sequel. On this side, you've got a picture of an Eiffel Tower, which is where they go in the first movie. And then, of course, your front door. So I'm going to open that up, and you've got the little M on that for Mcallister. I've got a sort of a look. It looks like there's a basement in here, but there really isn't underneath there. There is a basement, but it's not. It's an optical illusion anyway. So turn this again while you're able to see the whole thing. And there's a little train that goes around. There's a chair right here where you can put the chocolate ice cream. Have Kevin sit down there and eat. There's also a spoon around here somewhere, but it seems to have disappeared, which is no good, but we'll find it. I will find it at some point, so no worries on that on my side. There's a Christmas tree, which at first when I was building it, I was like, well, that's kind of a poor Christmas tree. But if you watch the movie, he goes and cuts it down himself. Kevin does, after everybody's left. A couple stockings over the fireplace, and a little frog statue that can move around. And then you can see right down in there, that box, it kind of looks like it's got the Mcallister's house on it. Yeah, that is a picture of the front of this set's box. So he's got this Lego set for Christmas, based on what's under the tree. Again, turning that little knob on the side, and here's that knob, by the way. So turning that little knob on the side also turns that record player, as it were. Then there's the table that has the mac and cheese on it. These chairs, though, are pretty neat ideas on how to make them. They're very unstable. They fall over very easy. And then you've got the fan and the grandfather clock right there. And again, I think that's pretty much it for this part. But there's a lot more. Oh, you know what? Actually, there is another thing here. This is set up on the stairs with a little thing to put in the back, or push in the back, and then it pushes that down. And then you can see that it goes down here. In the movie, Kevin rides the sled all the way down the stairs, which puts him outside. Let's see if I can get a good angle here. And you can see that it does kind of work. I will note that when Kevin is on it, it doesn't really work as well. But I'm going to close all this up, and we're going to turn this whole thing around, because there's three more things really to look at on this set. So here's the back, which has, this is the kitchen, and then down here is the basement. There's not like a walkway that goes down like in the movie. And then here's a trash can, and inside the trash can there is a ticket with Kevin's name on it. So I guess they think, well, when they get back, they throw away the ticket. But in my approximation, they would have given the ticket to the flight person as they went this. Now there's also, so in the kitchen one, there's a dog door right there, and and that'll open separately. It's the only time I've ever seen a dog door on a Lego set door, so that is in itself, in my opinion, pretty neat. And then you got some more windows here you can kind of see in the basement. All right, so this stuff comes off just like the rest of the stuff and comes apart. So I'm going to go ahead and just lift off that part here. And then here you can see you've got your microwave, relatively big compared to everything else. You've got your pizza, and I will point out part of the reason why Kevin gets left at home is because he doesn't want to eat anything but a cheese pizza. This looks like it's got pepperonis, black olives, and bell peppers on there. So that doesn't fully make sense that that's the type of pizza that's there as he orders pizza, but you can, I guess, maybe pretend those are leftovers and this box is just cheese. And then you can, if you angle back this way, you can see that TV show that he watches over and over again is on the television. You can also see this part right here, which is the blowtorch as he comes in the door. And oh yes, and then the refrigerator. Ooh, where are we? There we go. And then the refrigerator opens, and inside, oh, it fell, but there's a couple of boxes of mac and cheese inside the refrigerator. So, all right, I'm assuming actually that part is the freezer. Sorry, trying to get that back in there. It's not gonna work. Okay, whatever. We'll do that later. And then you can kind of see right in here, there is an iron actually. And when you rotate this, it rotates that and it falls down a chute, which actually brings you to the basement. So for this part, I'm going to put you on hold for just a moment because we actually have to take this off. And as you can kind of see, there's pegs right here. There's 4 of those, 2 on either side. So it's a little bit harder than the other part here. All right, I wonder how long I've had you upside down. Sorry about that, but hold on for just a moment. Okay, so that is taken apart, and you can see there's those 2 pegs down there, and then these right here. Now this part, just like every other level, comes off, and then you can see here's that iron. Hits Marv? Anyway, in the face, in the noggin. So then there's a bit of optical illusion, I think, going on in here, but you can kind of turn around. So this is supposed to be the basement. It does have most of the elements. It's got the sock on the tar, but definitely no actual stairs. The door does open, and then you got your kind of sheen ice here that kind of looks like, I don't know, sheet glass. And then you got your detergent, toolbox, some drawers that are empty. You got your washer and your dryer right here. They don't really do anything specific. And then your light brick. So with the light brick, where did it go? There we go. Okay, so you push here and it lights up. In the movie, that happens. I think, quite honestly, I mean, I understand this is kind of a pivotal part of the movie for Kevin's psyche, but I feel like this is kind of a poor use of a light brick. Like, yes, okay, it should be here, but this set, I feel like, should have another light brick that you're able to, maybe push one of these things in, and it lights up on the inside of the house so you can kind of see the things moving around. Maybe that's just me. But anyway, so that is most of this house. There is so much that I'm sure that, I'm missing. But like, I don't know if there's a specific reference for those guys. Maybe because he did his whole BB gun thing. But they do a really good job of building this. You know, it's a large house, and I think they make it look and feel like a large house when it comes down to it. It's got all the elements from the movie. So there's one last thing to look at, which is the treehouse. But I'm actually going to build everything back up and then show that to you. So one moment to do that. All right, so here is the treehouse. I have to say, you know, looking at it close up, I think it could use some work. I mean, it's got a couple of twigs, a couple of leaves, and whatnot coming off the side. But it does have some neat things, like the airplane that's stuck in the tree. It does have, you know, this neat ladder that's built on there. It has the pirate flag, and of course it has the shears or the scissors on there as well. But I have to say, one of the coolest things I have ever seen, and you know, it does look like a tree on the bottom part, like a tree trunk, and a decently sized one. But I have to say that this is quite honestly the coolest thing I've ever seen on a Lego set. So, see, Kevin is holding. Come on, focus on what Kevin is holding. So Kevin is holding this contraption here. And if you know, in the movie, he slides down that string that attaches from the house to the treehouse. Well, this is set up where he can do that as well. So, okay, I'm going to try to... Sorry for all the arm hair there. I want to set it up. All right, so if you get him on there, you get it set, he slides right down, which, okay, I hope that wasn't anticlimactic to you as the viewer, but isn't that neat? A zip line. They made a zip line. I don't know if, I've never seen this zip line piece, in any other sets. It might have made it for this, they might have made it for something else, but we have a Lego zip line. That's pretty awesome, in my opinion. All right, so that really covers everything when it comes to the Home Alone house, the Home Alone set. I am very happy with it myself. I think that, there's my lighting there. I think that this was well worth it. Was not something I was planning on buying originally, but as it got closer to Christmas, I decided I had to get that, much to the chagrin of my lovely wife, but she understands. Obviously, we have a lot of Lego stuff. With that being said, I'll remind you all once more, please subscribe to Brickwise. Definitely appreciate every one of you who has and every one of you who does. And then don't forget to like the video and comment about this set. I want to say thank you very much. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you and to yours. Stay safe out there, everybody, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.